he loves that.
He does, he does. But O'Halloran, watch O'Halloran on the approach and the run towards Church from from Goodwood to Village.
Yeah, that's it. Goodwood Village Church section is incredible. He's that man, number 22.
We'll point it out now when we're about to come up to it, because he just takes at least a couple of tenths away from everyone else. You're going to be seeing it surely. They flick it left now into Noble.
Yeah.
And then it's all set up from here. This right-hander, this is where O'Halloran...
It's one corner, really. Yeah. Goodwood runs into Village, runs into Church.
So here we go. And this is where he's been making all of his moves. Is there room, though? Because there's a move coming up ahead. O'Halloran then tries to find some room, but can't quite do it. Here he goes again, up the inside, into Church, and he picks another one up.
And just slots in.
Yeah.
And that's at what, best part of 150 mile an hour?
It's like the best game of Tetris at high speed. High speed Tetris from Jason O'Halloran. The three Yamahas then are trailing Lee Jackson. Remember, Jackson has only ever had a victory at Alton Park. This would be a massive win for Lee Bob in terms of his confidence. So we cross the line now. It's lap 18 of 20, and Ride thought about that move again.
O'Halloran's strong at the bottom section. Ride definitely loves it around that line.
Jason O'Halloran, you just know what's coming. You know what's coming here for Lee Jackson out front. He's gone a bit deep into the chicane there, but that'll be no problem.
No,
O'Halloran just looks like he's got so much grip.
Yeah, just side grip.
Yeah.
It's not with the throttle open. He just runs it through the corners. It's yeah, it's got side grip that, and it's working for him.
Here we go then. We flick it left through Noble, and then a series of right-handers, and he's going to make light work at this. Jason O'Halloran, he's just riding the crest of the wave.
Yeah, I remember watching him here on a Honda Superstock bike that was really not the bike to have in that class, and here he goes again round this section. The thing was sideways, and you knew we had a little bit of talent there when he first came. Look at that. It's not that difficult for him even.
No, it's not at all, but Lee Jackson's going to fight back. He tries to get into the slipstream here. We're about to start the penultimate lap of the race. Jason O'Halloran was so far back a few laps ago.
This is an impressive ride, this.
Well, I'd go as far as to say this could be one of the best rides of his career so far, Jason O'Halloran.
I agree with you. Yep.
Through we go then to start the penultimate lap of the race here at Thruxton. And O'Halloran needed some big points as well coming into this weekend. He's gone from 7th to 1st, but that doesn't really tell the whole tale because he dropped outside the top 10, I think, at one point early on.
Challen has been not giving up on his second podium of the weekend.
Yeah, the fight's still on for that remaining podium spot, that's for sure. Leon Haslam, just in the background there, is in 7th. Peter Hickman and Christian Idden have made good progress here. It's a step forward for them. They're 8th and 9th. Danny Kent and Storm Stacey have just lost grip. They may have gone too early in this race, and they're struggling a bit. There is Hickey and Idden.
O'Halloran at least half a second quicker than anybody else on track that last lap.
Christian Idden is lapping just as good as the guys, actually, on the podium positions on the Ducati. He's the leading Ducati at the moment.
Yeah, but in 9th.
In 9th, yeah. Bridewell at the moment is in 15th. But can anyone have an answer to O'Halloran? It doesn't look likely. As Charlie Nesbitt and Ryan Vickers now then stand toe-to-toe in the fight for the remaining podium spot. And look who's joined them. Jack Kennedy on the Martrain Yamaha.
Look at Jack.
Brilliant stuff from Jack. Through goes Ryan Vickers. Maybe Jack's been conserving his tyre as well. This would be a brilliant podium for the Irishman.
Yes,
how great would it be to see him on the top 3 steps? We start the final lap of the race here at Thruxton, and he locks it up the inside. Vickers into turn 1. Brilliant racing here, as ever, at Thruxton.
Never lets us down, does it?
It never lets us down, but it's the same guy that's doing the business.
Yep.
It's looking very much like it's going to be 7 wins in 8 races here at Thruxton. Lee Jackson will add his name, though, to the podium riders. We've had 10 so far, different riders on the podium, and if Jack Kennedy can join in the fun as well, then it'll be 11. Kennedy's got loads of grip. Almost runs into the back of Ryan Vickers, but he has got tremendous grip. Race control message, a long lap equivalent for 77, Kyle Wright.
Well, he had the warning.
He certainly did have the warning, and that's really going to keep on some
limits.
He needed some big points today, Kyle Wright, as well. That is not going to help.
The long lap equivalent time is about 2 seconds, I think that's what it says, yeah.
So the checkered flag's being made ready. Jack Kennedy's going to fight it out for Vickers, but it looks like it's only going to be good enough for 4th place. In the meantime here, as we pan the camera out, the checkered flag is being made ready. What a masterclass. Well thought out victory this is for Jason O'Halloran, who does the double here at Thruxton. They never even saw him coming. Lee Jackson takes second, and Nesbitt back-to-back podiums. Wow. What a ride that was from Jason O'Halloran, James. Calculated, cool, didn't panic.
Yeah.
What's happened there?
Well, it's so difficult not to panic when you're so far back and use a load of tyre. It just worked that perfectly. Unreal stuff. Here come the rest of the riders coming through. Championship leader Tommy Bridewell, we barely mentioned him, he finished in 14th, 1 place lower than his teammate, but take a bow, Jason O'Halloran. O'Halloran, yeah. 1 meeting ago, he was waiting outside the press conference wanting to have a fight with Glenn Irwin. Not so this time. He's turned it round.
Well, you know, the O show is back. That was just brilliant and fantastic stuff as well from the rookies. Max Cook, of course, he'll have another chance to fight later on. Vickers will be pole for the last race of the weekend later on, a 15.4 for him. 4th place, another top 5. And great to have Lee Bob Jackson back on the podium as well, James.
Yes.
Really nice.
Yep. Pleased to see that. We saw him yesterday, very confident. And rightly so, it would appear.
That's one of Kennedy's best ever rides as well. 5th place for him in the drive.
Just needed another 2 laps, didn't he?
Yeah, and he would have definitely been properly in contention, yeah.
Material, yeah.
Coming into this weekend, Jason O'Halloran, it looked like his championship was over. He was 99 points adrift, but with Bridewell and Irwin not scoring heavily, this is all of a sudden
it's
the
not
impossible.
It's not quite back on yet.
It's not on,
it's
but
coming.
the impossible has just become possible again.
Yep, and you can't see Glenn and Tommy doing much more in the third race of the weekend now.
No, whatever changes they made for warm-up this morning, it's made no difference.
And they've nothing to lose at this point. You just take a bit of a guess on the settings. Or is it possible even to get the Ducati competitive round here?
Christian Idden's just managed to do an all right job.
Time-wise all right, yeah. Yeah.
Charlie Nesbitt. Brilliant weekends. Fantastic stuff from him then, and he's back on the podium again. Let's get the results then. A great race as ever at Thruxton. It delivers once more, but it's that same name on the top step. O'Halloran wins from Lee Jackson. Charlie Nesbitt's on the podium again. He was 3rd ahead of Vickers. Kennedy 5th, then Ride, Haslam, Peter Hickman 8th ahead of Idden, Kent, Storm Stacey, and Brad Peary with his best result of the season as well in 12th. Well done, Bradley. Glenn Irwin was 13th. Tommy Bridewell 14th. Tom Neve picked up the final point ahead of Mossy and Josh Brooks. And this is how it looks now then in the championship. Glenn Irwin has cut it just a fraction. It's 28.5 the difference now with Kyle Ride 3rd. But look at Jason O'Halloran, 99 adrift yesterday, now just 67.5 adrift, and he's lifted himself up to 4th overall. Charlie Nesbitt's had a good weekend. He's up to 12th, just behind Jack Kennedy in the championship. And through the order there, Hickman, a top 10 there for him. Likewise, Storm Stacey got some points. They're 13th and 14th respectively.